So often, when we think about the economy, right? So the economy is this, we live in a country that has, what, 315 million people? The economy is this huge thing. It's really hard to wrap your head around. And so often when we think about it, I think we fall back onto this sort of story of thinking about the economy as that we're a firm. And typically is that we're like that mom and pop firm down the corner. Like, oh, if we raise the minimum wage, well, that's gonna be hard on the firm because all else equal, if wages go up, then they're going to have to cut back on something, or they'll have to raise prices, or they won't be able to sell stuff. Their profits will go down. And that's important because what happens, the business model is important, but that's only one slice of the economy. That's only looking at the short term, what's happening inside of a firm, when in fact we know that consumption is about 70% of our total gross domestic product. And consumption is all the stuff we buy. That's families. So if you want to think about what drives demand, it's really what's happening in families, which is their income, which is the quality of their jobs, which then kind of gets you back to thinking that maybe raising the minimum wage is good for the economy if you kind of flip that story on its head. And what economics is supposed to do is we're supposed to think about the whole economy, both the household side, the family side, and the business side, and how they interact in this broader system. So the shorthand of what is so often really the supply side narrative, which is this short term, what's good for the firm, isn't the whole economy, it's just a slice of it. And so in writing the book, I really wanted to say, hey, what's actually happening inside families, their jobs, their ability to get to work and stay at work, their labor supply issues, and their consumption and demand issues are really important economic issues.